Hey everybody, today here is a little review of the test automation playground, where you could play around a bit with UI tests using Playwright and API tests using Python or Pytest. And the idea is to have it in the same place, in the same project, and I've built this small website together with Claude Code, which is basically the regular chatbot application powered by OpenAI, and yeah, to make it more fun, we got this character guy named Marco. He used to be a plumber, but then worked in as QA engineer, and now thinking about getting back to plumber, but yeah, still has some knowledge to share for his quality assurance, I would say. So you could talk to him, ask him something about, I don't know, like quality assurance, some Playwright, and he'll answer you some questions. So the website is pretty simple so far, just 2 pages, this chat interface and this kind of blog page with different articles about test automation, and there are some filters tagged there just to play around if someone is interesting. And yeah, basically that's it. More features coming maybe if I will have time and someone will interested to extend it, but that's it for far. And yeah, let's try to install it from scratch just for those who never did it or could get some issues. Let me just very quickly to shut down my current instance that is running. So those website is running locally. Okay, just shut it down, and yeah, let's just try to basically set it up from scratch. So what we need here is to get this repo. Obviously we need a terminal to run some commands. Let's start with README as usual. So the here is something about the project, and it's basically the backend run in Python with the OpenAI SDK for those chatbots, chatbot interaction. The front end is built on Next.js. Model is used there, but you could change it obviously if you want to. Obviously you will need some Python for that, Node.js, VS Code or any other editor, and the OpenAI API key that you will need your own. You could get it from OpenAI platform. It's just the minimum credit there is just $5. So just register there, get your own API key, and that's all you need to run this project. So let's start with the backend. Going inside the backend folder, creating the virtual environment for the Python, activating it, and installing all dependencies that we might need to run it. It also need the N file with those API key example that I've just mentioned. So everything you need is here. Let me just create my new N file. I will just put it outside a bit for now. So, oops. How to make it that nobody see it on my another screen? Okay, here is it. It's like into a new window, and let me copy paste my own API keys that I'm using. So right now I'm having this N file, but I mean it's basically the same. An example, you will just need your OpenAI API key to paste here and save. Then let's continue for the our application setup. So I hope that's it. That we could just try to run the application. Okay, it seems to be running. So let's open one more terminal and just continue with Frontend. There is some more optional, not optional setup, but maybe we'll struggle to select proper Python interpreter to use, but yeah, we'll touch it later, or maybe you even not need it or know how to do it. So for front end, what we need to npm install everything that we need, and there is also some local env file, but it's not required. We could skip it for now. Then run in front end, and let's check if it's working. Here is our local host. Okay, nice. Our Marco is back. Let's try to talk to him, make sure he's answering. So we are kind of done. So our web application is ready to test. And yeah, there is some, as was announced, there is some backend tests here using Python. I've created a couple tests just to have some structure if those interested, or you could use completely your own tests, rewrite it, or do whatever you want with those tests. Here I think we will need to select those Python interpreter. Yeah. So this one we need, which is basically on the venv is used, and after that you could see we got these Pytest tests icons that we could run and just make sure that our Python tests are used. And there is some structure for this test, as I said. You could go around. Oops, no, not working. Yeah. Okay, anyway, it's like structured here with the with some configs, with some additional helpers for assertions. Just check it out, or completely use your own tests. I will not try to go much deeper here right now. So that was our backend, and for the front end there is also Playwright tests. They are right here. What we might need here is some. Here is it. Playwright. No, it's installed. Not sure why it's not working here. Maybe let's try to reload it or something. Oh, yeah, here is it. So here we could run our Python test, Playwright tests, basically for the same application. So you see this browser was opened, there is some chat started here for those tests to be run, and as you could see it's passed. I mean, those tests doing some pretty simple things like opening those chats, saying hello there, and make sure those user message said hello. And after that, verifying response basically on some greeting markers, I would say, like how it's, yeah, so expecting those things to be answered back. I mean, again, it's just example. I mean, it's pretty okay structured, I would say, but yeah, you could do whatever you want with this project. And I mean, locally, obviously, or I think it could be useful for some test automation practices, or you're just creating your any little projects or whatever. So hope it could be useful for anyone.